Hi everyone, good morning. So today I'll be sharing with you how to use a NMAP. So this is also the first time I'm trying out NMAP. So it's pretty cool, and I learned of quite a few stuff along the way. So I just want to share with you guys. So mainly NMAP is for host discovery and port scanning. This is what they normally use during their reconnaissance phase. So I've been sharing with you how you can use NMAP on Kali Linux. Okay, so first of all, there are two ways you can do this. First is use ZMAP or NMAP on the command line. So ZMAP, as you can see here, is mainly for the GUI version of NMAP. So if you want to run NMAP on the command line, you also can do that as well. Okay, so on today's session, I'll be sharing with you on how you can do both. So for today's demonstration, I will share more on ZMAP itself. So when you install Kali Linux, ZMAP is already installed in the system. So if you go to ZMAP, if you see this ZMAP as root, you just right click and then add to desktop, which is what I've done over here. So in order to run through the command line, what you can do is click on properties and you go to launcher and you see there's a command line. So just copy and just paste it over here and enter. Oops, you have to run as sudo. So let me do again. It's keyboard and so just ignore the error. Just press OK. So as you can see here, this is the GUI version of NMAP. So it's pretty straightforward. Basically, you just take note of the target and the command. So on today's session, we'll just do on OS discovery, just to see whether the host is up or not. So there are a few commands you can run. So today I want to introduce to you the first one is the ARP Ping Scan. Now ARP is a protocol that connects the IP address to a fixed physical machine address, which is also known as the MAC address. So what you can do is first, you have to clean the target. So in my case, my Windows server is up, which is as you can see over here. So first of all, you have to turn on the target machine that you are targeting, and you just clean the IP address. So in this case, the IP address is 10.0.2.15. And next, you will run the command. So the command is sn -pr. Okay, so sn, what does it mean? It means we want to disable all the port scans. So it will not display all the ports. Now PR, it means the ARP Ping Scan. So once you are done, you just click scan. And as you can see, the host is up. Okay, so next, UDP Ping Scan. So same thing, you can run this command. So what is UDP? UDP is a connectionless protocol. It's very similar to the TCP. So it does not have any error checking mechanism. Does not guarantee that your packets will arrive to the destination reliably. Okay, so we can do a UDP scan on this. Just click scan, and the host is up. Next, you can do a ICMP Echo Ping Scan. Basically, it's a ping just to ping the IP address to see whether it's up or not. So let's take a look. So ping scan is just a -p. So once again, in the Okay, so you just click SN then minus EU, and the host is up. Next, what we can do is do a ICMP Echo Ping Scan. So what it does is that it determines the number of live hosts from a range of IPs. Okay, so what you can do is do a PE, then do a range, maybe to 20, and click scan. So as you can see, there's only one host that is up, so the rest is not up. Next, how about the TCP SYN Ping Scan? So TCP is a connection-oriented protocol, so it ensures that the packet will reach its destination reliably. So there's some error checking mechanism in place, which is the flow control and the acknowledgement of data. So first, the synchronized response that you will receive from the destination. So what you can do is you can do a TCP ping scan, which is PS. So this is a sync scan, synchronized scan. So if there's a acknowledge a response, it means the host is active. And lastly, I want to show you the TCP acknowledge ping scan, which is ACK. So what it does is that it sends empty TCP ACK packets to the target host. And if you receive any RST response, it means that the host is active. So very simple. You just put A and then click scan. And NMAP done, and the host is up. If you want to do an NMAP discovery over at the command line, you also can do that. So let me close the XAMPP first. So you just run the commands that I will show you earlier on. So for example, the TCP ACK Ping Scan, just do a template 2.5. Enter. As you can see, it shows you the same result as well. But that one is the graphic user interface lah. So this one is the command line. So it depends on which one you prefer. You can do it interchangeably. Okay, so that's all for today's tutorial. It's just a simple demonstration of how you can use NMAP to do a host discovery. So if you find that this video is interesting, I'll appreciate if you can give a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next video.